Previously, in 23R2 and older versions of Acumatica ERP, when you create a new form, the default access rights set to this form are not set, which means that the form by default is visible to all the users. However, if you change one of the roles to have explicit access, then all the not set ones will be considered as revoked for the other roles. So that was really not intuitive, and also this was a security risk because sometimes you do not want the new forms to be available for everyone right away. So in 24R1, we have changed that behavior. When you create a new form, the default access right for that form is set to revoked for all user roles. And if you create a form from any of the screens that provide a wizard for that, let's say from generic inquiries or dashboards, when you want to expose those forms to user interface, the system will explicitly ask you to provide the access rights to that form. Let's take a closer look at the generic inquiries, for example. So here on the left in 2023R2, you can see that on generic inquiries form, we previously had a checkbox expose to UI. And whenever you click that checkbox, the form is exposed to UI. In 24R1, it has been reworked, and now there is no checkbox anymore. Instead, there is a button publish to UI. So when you click that button, the system will ask you a couple of standard things to provide. For instance, where to place that form in the sitemap. And it will also allow you to specify the access rights for that new form. So for instance, you can set to granted for all roles, which means that it will be visible for everyone. You can also set it to revoked for all roles, which means it will not be visible to anyone. And the most useful option, most likely, is copy access rights from existing screen, which allows you to pretty much copy all that you have set up for some other screen to your newly exposed generic inquiry, which is very useful because most of the time it will follow some existing rules. When you upgrade an existing Acumatica instance from older version to 24R1, what will happen to the forms that previously had not set access rights? If those forms had not set access rights for all user roles, these access rights will be converted to granted for all user roles. So the existing system behavior will be preserved. However, if at least one role had any other access rights set, let's say delete or insert or edit or view or revoked, then all the access rights that are not set will be converted to revoked during the upgrade. And the ones that were set explicitly will stay as is. Some other details about that is for new user roles, whenever you create a new user role now in 24R1, it will have revoked access rights for all existing system screens. And whenever you create a new sitemap node directly on the sitemap page, it will also have revoked access rights for all existing user roles. Whenever you publish a customization package with access rights, it may do several things, and those things are defined by what you set as merge rule in the customization package. There are 4 available merge rules. First one is grant all, which means that on publishing, the customization package sets the access rights to granted for all user roles for a specific screen. Revoke all is the opposite. On publishing of a customization package, it sets access rights to revoked for all user roles in that instance. Then we have apply and reset, which means that when a customization package is published, it will set revoked access rights for all the roles that are not specifically included in the customization package. And for the ones that are explicitly included in the customization package, it will set whatever is included in the package. And apply and keep, which is the default option, will apply the access rights that are explicitly set from the customization package, and it will keep everything else unchanged for the roles that are not included in the customization package.